Hey everyone, this is Nic LaRue from FilmSnobbery. I'm here at the 25th Annual FirstGlance Film Festival here at the Colonial Theater in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Who am I here with tonight?
S.J. Doss.
What movie are you here with?
Dear Mirror.
Dear Mirror. We got another one from Dear Mirror. Okay, so we got a twofer now, so I'm happy. Dear Mirror, horror movie, short.
Yep.
Yep. Tell them again what it's about in case they didn't watch the other interview that we did with the actor Danny Donnelly.
Okay, so this guy's home alone in his apartment. His girlfriend's in Los Angeles working an acting gig, and she pitches this idea of this. He asks her if they want to. What's that?
Do you want to play a game?
What's the? I forget. I can't think right now.
That's okay.
FaceTime.
FaceTime.
Sorry,
That's the one.
Stuck in traffic. So they want to FaceTime, and she says she has a better idea, and it's basically you stand in the mirror. Closes his eyes, he says something, and she'll appear behind him. So it's like a different version of FaceTime. It's an extreme version of FaceTime.
Right.
And the only thing is he can't turn around at any time during it. You can only see her in the mirror.
Because
So.
if he turns around, stuff happens.
Yep.
That ain't good. You want stuff to happen.
You stand in front of the mirror at midnight, turn off all the lights, you light a candle, close your eyes, and you say this. Dear mirror, never so clear, I really miss my love, so please bring her here.
Yep.
And you did a lot of things on this movie. More than just direct, more than just write. You did a lot of stuff.
Yep.
So talk to me a little bit about that experience.
It's really fun having. I mean, it could be tough when low budget, and you're wearing all the hats, but you have more control. And when you really want something, especially in the score, because I do the scores, I compose the scores. It's it just you're in full control, and I think the right music really has to marry to what's going on in the screen, and that takes up a lot of time. And you sit with somebody, a composer. If you're not really in tight with them, you don't have money like that. You're going to run up a studio bill, and you're not going to get what you want.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And in a horror movie, especially, horror as a genre relies so much on mood, and the score is almost another character. A lot of those movies, any type of genre movie, really. Horror specifically. Was there a particular kind of moodscape you were kind of looking for? Were there any movies that you looked towards that you wanted to not emulate, like copy, but kind of like, I like what they did there. I want to kind of do something similar.
Well, not really. I wanted a music box as like the lead to stand out, and then I just surrounded that with a bunch of strings and whatever else went with it. But the music box is really what I wanted. Like, I got a unique plug-in that I found online, and I programmed that into my controller. And yeah, I scored it probably about 10 different times until I liked what I. Yeah.
And that's it's important. If you don't like it, chances are other people won't.
I went more for like. I think today it's more of an atmosphere. It's a lot of ambience, but I actually wanted a melody to this. So,
right.
Yeah, I went more for a melody. Like I said, I went like 10 different times with the score. Yeah.
And how long did this take to actually shoot?
Well, we shot it in one day, from the morning to late night. Yeah.
And, by the end of the night, was everyone pretty much like, are we almost done yet? Or were they still kind of like, no, we're in this?
Yeah, no, they were in it. They're going to get fatigued. I guess how you set up the schedule with, you want your real intense stuff more towards the end. So if you got your intense stuff and you got to come back and you got to bring it down, your actors might be worn out.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask. I mean, do you kind of almost go with the flow of the actual script, in so that your actors feel that they're involved in the scare, kind of at the same time the audience would be? You know what I mean?
Well,
in a way?
we went backwards. How we shot this, so we shot the second part of it and the most extreme stuff in the beginning.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then towards the end, at the second half was the beginning of the film.
So
yeah.
If shooting it was one day, how long was post-production?
It took a good amount of time because the actress Susan Moses, we didn't do actual makeup on her and contacts. I did it all with CGI. So I used Mocha Pro, and you're tracking everything. And I did the makeup in Photoshop and the eyes, and that took a while. Even no matter how powerful your workstation is, it's a lot of rendering. Yeah. So and then the score took that in post took a while. Yeah.
Now, have you?
Oh, and then I'm sorry. And then there was another scene at the end. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was really, we were going to do it practically actually, but it was just too much time at the end. So
gotcha. Yeah. Well, and have you? How? Oh, look at that! Now I'm the one who's stuck, hung up. Okay, green light. All right. So, is this your first film festival you've been to?
Oh no.
No, you've been to. What about this festival attracted you to it?
25 years, Colonial Theater. I seen some good reviews about it. I seen some other good films that I know some of the filmmakers, and it's
got to have that word of mouth.
25 years that's a big one right there.
Absolutely.
When you look right at that as you're pitching stuff, you're like, yeah,
absolutely.
Submitting stuff. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Same thing. I mean, it's not just some guy screening in a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's you're at the Colonial Theater, the historic Colonial Theater,
yeah.
From the Blob, in case any of you people remember.
Yep.
And also it's just, the programming. I've worked with this festival for many years. The programming's always been solid. It's one of the things that keeps bringing me back. That and the attractive-looking gentleman behind the thing, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe not. Anyway. But hey, we're glad to have you here at the festival, and I really hope that you get those jump scares. Is it a jump scare type of situation? Are we looking for that?
Well, it's kind of, but it's. I don't cheat. I don't cheat the audience on it. So
good. All right.
It's.
We get what we pay for.
Yeah,
I like it. All right. Well,
and we're nominated 3 times for this too.
That's fantastic. What are your categories?
Best horror short. Best horror short. Best Philly, film out of Philly, and I think editing. Look, I don't. I think it's
One
editing.
Of those other ones.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. I mean, we'll know on. I think it's Sunday is the awards night. So
9:15. I think.
We'll be here and we'll be looking to see who won what. So in the meantime, I say good luck and enjoy your time with your people.
Thank you.
Thank you.